Hello everyone, Suzanne Knaber-Nicole here from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. A little bit late. I'm not in my usual routine, in my usual place, so apologies for that, but it's still all good. You still have it all available. Police science snippets are little bits of research-based information that is relevant to everyone working in law enforcement, policing, military investigations, all that kind of stuff, analysis around the world. So I look through a lot of academic research articles and I try to find something that is quite tangible, very practical, hands-on, that you can put to use straight away in your role. You guys have a lot of different roles in whatever you're doing around the world, so there might not always be something that's relevant to you every week. However, every single Tuesday, there are 3 such snippets that I talk to you about on a broadcast like this, and you also get them sent straight into your inbox with a link to the original research article. All you need to do is just sign up for free to the Police Science Doctor email list. Just Google Police Science, go to the website, and then put your details into the form that pops up. So the first snippet for today, oh, hang on, let me just show you my banner so you know what's coming. So the first snippet for today is about procedural justice in probation. There's more and more really good research on procedural justice. As in other criminal justice authorities, how probation officers interact with their clients may impact their clients' offending behavior. Perceived procedural justice towards offenders on probation is associated with a greater felt obligation by those probationers to obey the law and lower odds of recidivism. So we're seeing this over and over again in procedural justice research. Treat people fairly, with dignity, with respect. They then see and get the perception that your role is legitimate, what you're doing is fair, and there's equity in it. They have a voice in it. They are much more likely to obey the law. You get less recidivism. You get fewer problems. The second snippet is about domestic abuse during lockdown. So this is looking specifically at London. In London, there was an increase in the probability of being a victim of domestic abuse during lockdown, similar in magnitude to the increase experienced over the Christmas holidays. Women, younger and older people, and people of Asian, Arab, and Middle Eastern ethnicity were subject to the highest increases. Of the domestic abuse-related crimes, it is the most violent crimes that saw the greatest increases during lockdown. Both this article and the first article that the research came from are open access, which means you can click on the email that I sent you and click on the link in there, and you can actually read the whole article. That's not always the case, so it's great that both these articles are open access. And the first snippet for today is about victim participation. Contrary to expectation, victim support does not predict victim participation in sexual violence cases. This study found that investigative actions were strong predictors of victim participation, in addition to victim age. Findings suggest that efforts to illustrate to victims that their case is being taken seriously may be particularly helpful for increasing victim participation. And this in turn obviously has an effect on whether the case progresses or not. So it's very important. So keep the victim up to date about all the investigative actions that are taking place and make sure you communicate that the case is being taken seriously. So these were the snippets for this week. Hopefully there was something in there of interest to you and of relevance to your role. If not, again, don't worry. There's 190 previous PDFs uploaded to the read page on the Police Science Doctor website. You get the password to access that read page as soon as you sign up to the free Police Science Doctor email list. And then you can go and scroll through all those snippets as PDFs, and you can download whichever ones you think might be relevant to you. And hopefully some of them will be, at least some of them. So until next week, thank you very much for sticking with it, and I'll see you again then. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps, and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address, and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.